I think we've all heard the saying before, you never want to meet your heroes because you're not sure how they are as people. But I'm here to tell you that I do not think that is true. So I have gotten the opportunity not only to meet mine, but to actually live with the kids, so I'm here to talk about mine. And this is why you should go on a date with my friend Sammy. So Sammy's my roommate and one of my best friends, as you can see here. So I'm here to talk a little bit about him and why you should take this into consideration. So, as shown in the survey, about half of the class is single, and I'm thinking about another 20 to 30% will consider switching over once they hear a little bit more about Sammy. So Sammy's really, really funny. That's definitely his strong suit. He never fails to put a smile on my face or just lighten the mood, no matter what's going on. So one of my favorite things he said is, "Here, the love of my life is a lesbian." That happened just at the beginning of the school year when he got some very unfortunate news that maybe or may not have altered the course of his life. There's some other quotes that he said. He threw up on our friend's shoe and told us that. So that was a very interesting thing for us. So Sammy's pretty smart. He understands the basics like reading and writing and stuff. He actually is a good engineer. We just switched our room around to have the triple-decker bunk bed right there. So this was all his idea. He set it up, measured everything. His way of measuring was he laid flat like this, and we just took a Sharpie and marked on his leg how long everything was. So I think that is pretty brilliant for a couple kids living in a dorm room that do not have a tape measure. So one thing that he struggles with a little bit is spelling, because he thought the words bull, like B-U-L-L, and bowl, B-O-W-L, were the same word for about the first 20 years of his life. Sammy's very dedicated. From going to the gym and lifting every day to going to church every Sunday, no matter what happened the previous Saturday night. He also is dedicated to what he wears. If you ever see him around, he's probably wearing a flannel and some khaki joggers and probably some Adidas shoes. Every day, wears the same thing. So he makes almost all of his classes, doesn't really like to skip, so that's good for him, and a very important skill that you know that if you take him on a date, he'll never flake on you. He's dedicated to the process. He has a car, as you can see here. This is Sammy and his car. He knows how to drive, he goes the speed limit, comes to a complete stop every time, turns right on reds, not left, does all the things you're supposed to. Parallel parking is something we are working on. So he's not perfect. So if you're ever looking to find Sammy in the wild, Friday night ESP is probably your best bet. Sammy likes to go there. He plays pool, wears cool glasses, and looks at these pictures that we're not taking at ESP. So he will have a job in a matter of just a few months. He's applied for many. He will be working at a golf course, as you can see by the swing here. Very good. So if you're looking for somewhere to go, he can take you golfing, he can teach you, he does everything. And he'll have money. Who doesn't love a guy that has money? One of my survey questions was asked, one person did say they would like a sugar daddy. He will not be the man for you, but he might just be. He's great company, always does well in group settings, knows how to make people laugh, very, very rarely gets uncomfortable. He just knows that he's good with moms, pets, sisters, brothers, that no matter who he meets, he will always be great company for you and your family. So he's pretty desperate right now, so he would be fairly easy. So here's some of his better pictures, all taken by me. He likes his peace pose, as you can see, and he's really open to just about anything or anyone. So here's a little bit about Sammy. His favorites are the 3 B's: blondes, beer, and sometimes basketball. He really likes dogs. This right here is Danny. He doesn't like Danny, but he likes most other dogs. Danny talks a lot. He's a big fan of South Carolina women's basketball team and the historic run that they just went on. He likes joggers, stripes. As you can see here, he dressed up as Waldo for Halloween. He likes a lot of other things. Rope courses, he's really good at. And his nephew Theo, big fan of him, even though he's new to the world. So let's talk about some of Sammy's strengths. Spike ball, laundry. Who doesn't love a man who can do laundry, am I right? He trampoline parks, 40-yard dash. I was with Sammy when he tested his 40-yard dash. It was about 1 in the morning, and we were leaving the Bob. Some random guy said he would give Sammy $10 if he could beat him in a 40-yard dash. And he's really good at karaoke, as you can see here. This is during spring break. We were singing Justin Bieber, and the crowd loved it. He's not perfect. No man is perfect. Sammy has weaknesses. Some might say he's too caring. He is way too handsome, as seen here. Another big flaw, he spends way too much money on his girl. Can't get him to stop. He's short, and he's not good at accounting. If Sammy was to take you on a first date, as shown on Experience GR, the Pyramid Scheme is a top 5 location in Grand Rapids. They have arcade games, food, and drinks, and 2 of you picked going to dinner, which that's pretty close, so I think that fits the category. Some of his favorite sayings, as I get to spend time with him, are, "What's up, brother?" "I need a beer." "Why are we practicing today?" And his personal favorite, "Jake, you smell really good today." He's very athletic. He has abs, as you can kind of see here. He golfs. He dabbles in basketball on occasion. And when swimming and going off the diving board, he has lots of good tricks. Most importantly, his cannonball. He's very caring, a great communicator, trustworthy, loyal, honest, responsible, fun, responsible on weekdays, positive, and an alcoholic. According to Psychology Today, these are 7 of the 10 most amazing things that you could wish for in a partner, and he checks every single one of the boxes. So, most importantly, probably his best asset is his butt. As you can see here, he does not lack on that side of his body. He's worked very hard to achieve that physique. So, if anyone is interested, you can raise your hand, shoot me an email, or give Sammy a call at 517-643-3877.